Ready to rock.
All right, welcome back, everyone. I am the Dungeon Master, and this is Shadows of the Past. We are rejoining Heinrich. He is in the small town of Castra, not to be confused with Castra. This is Castra with a C. And in this small farming village, he has already found one ancient von Liechtenstein tomb with a vampire spawn in it. And now he is I wouldn't call him the leader of this town, but certainly the people kind of look to him as a hero. And so they are, expecting him to help with other problems that they're having as he has been helping with wells and fixing things and doing all kinds of repairs and do-goodery around the village. And so the people have come to look at him as a protector, provider type of figure. Again, not saying he's in charge, just if somebody has a problem, they're likely to come to him. And that is what happens this morning.
Well, I mean, since the other hero kind of got himself killed by
Yeah,
acting like an idiot
yeah,
out of greed.
yeah. So, this morning, a small child comes and knocks on your door.
A door that I have yet to see.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, oh yeah, I have to zoom in at the bottom. All right.
I can download
Uh,
an
all I
actual door
all I
image,
saw
but
was a black surface because the map is vertical.
oh,
Usually map is horizontal. So I was like, where the hell? Okay, maybe he didn't drag my token, but no.
yeah, yeah.
Technicalities. I see the map. Heinrich will go to the door. Young boy, you're early.
Yeah, yes, Mr. Heinrich, sir. You see, uh, it's not like me and my family have a lot of money to pay you or nothing, but I think I think my father might be in trouble.
All right. Um, what's the name of your father?
My father's name is Rayek, Rayek, and he is but a simple thatcher.
Would you guide me to your father?
I I don't know where he is. That's why I think he might be in trouble.
All right. So why wouldn't you lead me to an adult so I can talk about this? Or is there no option?
Well, my mother, she died, and so all I have left is my father. He
All right.
leaves me to take care of the farm and do what needs to be done around the house, and then he goes and thatches roofs and goes down to the river to gather more reeds for thatching. And the last time he went down to the river, he never came back.
Well, boy, do you know where that river is?
Yeah, it's just to the south and west of here.
Do you think it's risky if you guide me, or should I just try to find it alone? What's your opinion? Not
Well,
that I trust the opinion of a kid, and in parenthesis.
I just know that I need to stay here and take care of the goats and the chickens.
All right, let me grab a turnip and I'll go. Breakfast will
Yeah,
be
yeah, yeah, yeah.
morning.
Totally, yeah. So, grabbing yourself a hearty turnip stew porridge breakfast. So it's like oatmeal
Yeah.
and turnips. You head off to the river to see if you can't find this little boy's father.
Nothing than a good gruel in the morning to make you forget all the fancy muffin I had last year.
Yeah, especially a turnip gruel. Like, mmm.
Yeah, let's season it with cabbage. All right, I'm going to head indeed in that direction. I'm happy. I'm gonna get myself a new roof.
Heh.
I mean,
Yeah, hey, the roofs are nice.
the map has loaded. There's a riverbank.
There is a riverbank, and so as you approach, you can see that the ground is sort of uneven, and there's a path that leads down to the riverbank, and then up here there's a sheer cliff that just kind of drops off to the river.
All right. The first thing I'm gonna do is open my character sheet. Good. Now that this is done, is um, traces and tracks. Do I have any kind of survival?
Yes.
I'm gonna try. It's gonna be a bad survival.
Yeah. So as you
14.
as you are looking around, you can see that clearly someone does come down here, and all along the river's edge there are reeds that look like they grow thick and strong for roof thatching purposes. And so this has to be the spot. And these tracks must be the boy's father's. They are many. He must make this trip several times a month in order to grab more reeds for thatching. And so you can easily spot his trail. But then you also spot something else rather worrisome. A fresh spot of blood, no more than a few days old.
All right, that will be easier to track. From the top here, is there anything else that I can see? I'm gonna look at the riverbank and try to read into it. That was an attempt at a word game.
You're gonna attempt to do what with the river?
To when you look at a pattern and you try to read into it, I'm going to try to read into into the reads. It's a bad joke.
Oh.
I mean, this is a second word game I do today that just doesn't work. I'm gonna have to roll better dices in real life. All right. From here, do I have any perspective?
Well, you can see that the reeds down here by the shore are thick, like really thick, as in big enough to hide all kinds of creatures thick.
All right. So I'm gonna end up here. So I can get a better perspective on the situation. What can I find here?
Yeah, so go ahead and roll an investigation as you look more closely into the situation. All right, so as you're peeking around, you see that here in the reeds there are a few giant frogs. Nothing that you need to overly concern yourself with. You can easily take out the frogs if need be. But then also you see a huge bubble rise to the surface as a giant snapping turtle raises its shell and takes a breath. This giant snapping turtle certainly could take a man's life, but the blood doesn't match up with, if a giant snapping turtle got him, it would have dragged him under, not let him escape to go bleed all over up on top here.
Yeah.
So it's unlikely that this turtle is the cause of the blood.
All right. I'm still gonna take my distances from the turtle since I don't need to fight it, right?
Yeah. I mean, it just came up for a breath. It doesn't seem
Yeah.
particularly interested in chasing you around, so yeah.
All right. So blood trail it is.
All right, so roll another survival check to start to follow the blood trail. All right, 2020.
It's automatically advantage. Yeah, I'm gonna take the second 20. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
So so
Uh,
it's just because you can't tell me if it's undead related, so I never
I
know.
know, I know. It's okay.
All right.
Don't worry. I know which rolls to take and
Cool.
when to tell you something. I
All
promise.
right.
So, as you are following the trail of blood, it leads further and further away from the river, and it is not the same path back to his home. And you are starting to, wonder where this man was going. Was he running from something or towards something? It's almost impossible to say. And
Well, if there's blood,
yeah,
he's probably running away from what wounded him,
uh,
or he's running towards the thing that is bleeding. If it's not him,
right,
so yeah, there are possibilities.
yeah. That's all I'm saying. Is that it's never a certainty that this is exactly what is going on.
Yeah.
And so as you are investigating and
I'm
look
gonna have my bow ready.
with the right,
Um, with the okay, which one is the what? I had decided that the right hand, yeah, I'm gonna hold it with the left, which is my gauntlet.
oh yeah, yeah, no, I meant are you activating your right,
Oh, I was
your
thinking
crimson
right
right?
hand or left hand, but no, I'm not activating the right now
Okay,
since I don't need to.
gotcha. So as you are looking around, you roll a perception to see if you notice.
Well,
You
21 is good enough.
Yeah, you notice a huge shape, and it is crunching some bone over in the brush and foliage over here.
All right, I'm going to stealth if it's at all even possible.
Sure.
Well, I'm convinced I'm hidden, and I will pop a right on. Ah, freaking owlbear. I will pop a right on myself, on my bow.
Yeah. So
Okay, we'll take the first one because I just double clicked it.
yeah, it happens. All right. So your bow flares. Well, the tip of your arrow flares with light, and that attracts the owlbear's attention anyway.
Yeah,
And so now we roll for initiative.
yeah. Actually, I should have stepped back before. I didn't realize it. Seeming that he obviously sees me.
Yeah, the owl bear stops eating whatever it's eating and looks up at you and screeches.
13. Does that hit or not?
It does hit the owl bear
All right.
for 13 damage.
It's Owlbear's turn.
All right. The owlbear charges at you through the underbrush. It is just shy of being able to reach you, so instead it uses its dash to move behind you, cutting off your retreat.
Right. I will unelegantly drop the bow so I can pull my sword and shield. I will activate the right on it. This is not vampiric, so I will activate the vampire effect of today
Okay.
because it looks like a threat. It doesn't look friendly. It doesn't look like it wants to play. And it misses.
You slash at the owlbear, but it stands up on its hind legs. It is 13 to 15 feet tall at least, and you are shocked at the huge size and are unable to get a good swing in.
Enter.
And it's too bad because that would have been a good hit too.
Yeah. Max damage.
The owlbear attacks you back, biting and clawing at you.
Come on. Oh, he gets it.
His first bite clamps down on your sword arm, dealing 10 piercing damage, but his claw fails to get past your shield.
Come on. Oh, you're serious.
The owlbear's massive size continues to prove to be an imposition to your ability to strike him with a clean blow.
Enter. Yeah.
The owlbear continues to try to maul you with its multi-attack. The bite fails to get past your slashing sword, but the claw nails you on your shield arm side, dealing 12 damage.
Wow. This is not looking good.
No, owlbears are nasty.
Yeah. This is looking. I will drop a hypnotic fire. That's what I do this turn. I drop a hypnotic fire right on it. So it's the equivalent of a range attack.
Yep.
I have to go to weapons. It's the alchemy fire, so roll type normal. Well, I drop it at his feet anyway, so you tell me what happens.
Yeah, so as you drop the fire at his feet, you're forced to step back as well. So you can't do anything but disengage. So you can move up to your speed and disengage, but the fire is now burning kind of at his feet, kind of at your feet.
So dropping the thing is a bonus action, is it? Or it's a full action?
Normally, attacking with it is an action. However,
if I
because
just drop it?
because of the situation with how it's happening, I'm ruling that it was basically a bonus action to drop it, and then now you're using your action to disengage. Otherwise, you're going to get burned by the fire.
Yeah. Yes, this is not strategic at all. But this is what I got now. And it's the hypnotic one that you just said it has an hypnotic effect.
Yeah, anything that like sees the fire has to make a wisdom save to avoid becoming entranced and therefore dazed by the fire. However, because you're using it just as the fire, the owlbear has to get out of it, and then it might, look at it and become dazed. But for now, it's just being burned by fire.
Okay.
And then is that your turn?
Sorry, I forgot.
So the owlbear takes the 6 fire damage now for starting its turn in there. And then moves back. Okay, so now it's not in the fire. And now it sees you and charges you. And cannot quite make it to you to be able to attack.
I'm going to drop a normal alchemy fire. Not attacking it. I'm just going to drop it at its feet in front of me. Yeah. In the way, like in the space of the owlbear, of course. That's a normal. That's not the hypnotic.
If you're putting it in the space of the owlbear, you're making an attack with it.
All right, so I have to do that, and then it uses my action.
Yes. Well, it's going to use your action either way.
Okay. Weapons. Trying this. Well, at least I hit it.
You hit the owlbear with the alchemist fire for 7 damage.
Yeah, and that's probably not accurate. It's for 4 damage. Because I put the dex is on the attack, but it's not on the damage because an alchemist fire is 1d4 fixed.
Yeah, you can just click the stat then.
Yeah, but the roll, when you do an attack.
Yeah, no. I'm saying that when you fill out the alchemist fire, instead of having the square where it says stat bonus, just unclick that and it'll fix that for you.
Okay, alchemy fire dex where it has the stat bonus. You mean there's a pull down that says dex?
There's a box that is checked. Here, I got it.
I'm in my weapons, and there's a box that is checked. It says prof. It doesn't say stat.
Oh, for the ranged weapons, it's got attack stat, but it doesn't have.
Oh, okay. It doesn't.
See
that's why. Hey, guess what? I'm going to switch that to in the non-range just to get this.
Just to make it right? Sure.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So it's going to be a dex. The magic bonus is none. Damage dice is 1d4.
Yep.
Remove the plus stat.
Yep, there you go.
I'm just going to attempt it.
Yep.
Yeah, and then it just rolls, and that's it.
Yep.
So anyway, so the alchemist fire that I got there, it does 4 damage.
Yep, I already corrected that. Yep.
All right, okay, cool. So that was my action, and that means I can't do anything else. So I stay within range of it, but it's got fire at its feet
Yes.
or on it.
Yes.
So I'm bracing for impact. End turn.
All right, and now it takes another 1 fire damage. And then it is going to move forward and attack you.
Luckily, it does not hit. Okay. I have the impression that if I just roll good, it might actually heal me because I've got my vampire blade. Come on.
You do? You still got another 5 rounds left of it, too.
Come on. I just need to hit. This is incredible. I told you. These rolls are insanely low. I'm just having a bad roll day.
It's because it knows you're fighting an owl bear and it's big and scary and muscling you around.
Yeah, I should practice rolling. You know, if you practice rolling, the results are better over time.
Yeah, you just gotta get good.
Yeah.
The owl bear rages and multi-attacks you. The 20 hits you for 11 piercing damage as he bites you. The claw bounces off of your shield.
All right. So heal me. This is incredible. This is fabulously incredible. Every single roll was like 2,
Yeah.
4. Yeah, these were the worst rolls ever.
Yeah, you didn't roll like above an 8 really the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, I hit it once, and then it was below a lot. You know,
Yeah.
my weapon
Yeah.
is at +6 to hit, I think.
The owl bear goes to attack you.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's finish this. Yeah. Oh, at least he missed.
Yeah.
And I was realizing if I just try to throw all my alchemy fire, I'm going to do just a little damage, and he can move around. So that was not. It was just. It's not strategically a good place to do that.
Right.
How high is this?
About 20 feet.
Yeah, I don't want to take 2d6 of the fall damage.
You
Okay,
can
this is
jump into the river from this spot.
Yeah, and just have a giant snapping turtle to fight instead.
Maybe you can get the snapping turtle and the owl bear to fight like Godzilla and King Kong.
Yeah, I mean, I've been thinking of many possibilities, but just getting away from this owlbear means it's gonna get an opportunity attack.
Not if you disengage.
That's true. Disengage, and this is my 30 feet. Geronimo, flush.
You run and jump into the river.
And that's my turn.
The owl bear runs after you. hot on your heels. It stops just short as it sees you jump into the river. It looks down. Being a dumb animal, it lacks proper depth perception and is unsure if that's 20 feet or 200 feet. And so it backs off and starts to look for another way down. But by that time, you swam to the other side and are, making your getaway.
All right. Yeah, that combat just didn't go well.
No, it did not.
I mean, hit after hit after hit.
Yeah, it was not your best moment.
No, because that means I'm not gonna have the health to pursue. Um, to resolve the father of the child attached.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, you can take a short rest, but
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. So what I'm gonna do is in this bush. Can I climb a bit? Is there climbable opportunity?
I mean, it's like a willow tree, so like you can get up a ways, but not like too far.
Oh, just a few feet, just
Yeah,
so that giant snapper will not bite my butt while I sleep, while I
yeah.
rest. All right. So I'm just gonna go safely there and short rest,
All
and I
right.
will.
Reduce a ration.
Oh yeah, inventory. Reduce a ration, and my dice is okay. I'm gonna use 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that was good. 12, so 24, 34. Yeah, this way I'm full. And I lost my vampire blade for the day.
Yes.
All right. Is the owl bear still hanging out there?
No.
Do I see it?
No.
Um, I'm going to go straight here. So, hoping that the snapping turtle is not there.
It is, but it doesn't seem like particularly fast or aggressive.
All right, so tell me if there was a problem crossing.
There was no issue crossing.
All right. I'll go back and I'll stealth again. Here we go with my impressive 7. I can't be good at everything.
Yeah.
Um, does the tracks of the blood lead to where the owl bear was?
Yeah, so you can see where the owl bear was and what it was eating.
And what was it eating?
It was eating the body of a large deer or elk.
All right. So not the father,
Not the father.
but this is where the blood that I saw went, or it was another blood trace.
Nope, this is where the blood went. Seems you were following the deer that the owl bear had killed.
Yeah. All right. No owl bear in view.
No owl bear in view right now.
All right. I'll go back to where I got the traces of the guy, and I'll try to follow those.
All right, so you begin to look around at all of the tracks, and you notice that there is one set of tracks that does lead off in another direction, and you begin to follow those.
Yeah.
Soon, you find yourself coming to a low rolling hill. there is a path as you go along, and stones mark some sort of ancient man-made structure. This is not of this age, and you can see a hill that has clearly been manufactured, and the stones and the path lead right up to it.
All right. This is weird. Was he charmed? I'm gonna go and hide behind this and start to have a general look from here.
Yeah, so roll perception. So you can see that this is the entrance to some sort of man-made cave, building something. They carved into the hill or built the hill around it. Whatever they did, this is an entranceway.
All right. I don't want to be too intense. I'll go on the side of the entrance and just peek, imagining that I'm stealthy.
Yeah.
Anything else inside?
1 second.
Oh, that is ugly.
All right. So now you can see inside.
Okay. I'll light a torch and I'll throw it in the middle.
Yep. You can just drag and drop it right in there.
Oh, that's true. I have a torch. Just to justify that I see whatever's around.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is where the traces led. Oh, there's something south.
There is a statue up here.
Check it out. Ooh,
As
like
as you look at the statue, roll an investigation. All right. So, as
good enough.
you're investigating the statue, you see that it is a very ancient carving of some kind of royal figure. They have a two-handed sword, a big armor helmet, and the helmet has a crown on it. And other than that, you can't really identify it other than on the very bottom there is some letters, and you can't make them out because they're so faded, but you can make out the old Carpathian numerological markings that mark the date, and this was made almost 2,000 years ago during the reign of the first king of Carpathia.
All right. I will look closer for secret stuff. Compartments, buttons, pulleys.
You do not see anything up here by the statue as far as that goes, for buttons, pulleys, secret compartments. But what you do find is that the stand that the statue was on is filled with silver coins, just completely filled.
All right. Probably someone was making offerings here. instead of being greedy, I'm actually going to drop a silver coin in there.
Do you say or do or think anything in particular while you do that?
Yeah, what I'm thinking is I want to understand what this statue is about. So I'm dropping a coin, and my thoughts are on understanding what all of this is about. So I will not imagine that I'm making a wish if I'm not.
Yeah. So you drop the coin in there wanting to understand everything,
Yeah.
and the coin hits the rest of the coins with a jangle, jingle. A spark of torchlight shines off of the silver as it bounces to a stop, and then nothing.
Yeah. All right. Let me go and see those tombs all around.
These are very ancient. Whatever was inscribed on them has long since faded. It appears as though there used to be gold and jewels that have been pried off. Whatever design they were making on there has been lost to the chisel of the looters.
But the tombs are untouched.
Yes.
And this is where the traces of the father led.
Not necessarily right up to and into here, but like down this path, yes.
All right.
Like you don't have definitive proof that he walked into here, nor do you have definitive proof that he didn't walk into here. You just saw the footsteps leading down this path.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is walk out. And everything right now I see is gray.
Yeah, 1 second.
And try to investigate. I'll keep this place in mind, but I'll try to investigate to see where the tracks actually led if I can track anything. I guess that might be a survival.
Yeah.
16.
So you continue to, backtrack and look for the tracks, but they all just lead like up to here and then stop.
All right. So he was snatched or something.
Well, not tracks are not like, every single step that somebody took. It's like you'll find a few steps here, a few steps there, so like the last set of steps that you can see definitively are here. Doesn't mean that he for sure walked the rest of the way up. Doesn't mean that he didn't.
Yeah, it just doesn't follow. But it could be that someone made a lunch for themselves and is in that coffin.
Could be.
All right, time to go back here. So the first coffin, I'm going to do the traditional, use my various tools and leather pulleys to try to squeeze a piece of metal in it. Like on this side, put a metal pulley, a metal thing, and strap some leather on it. And I go on the opposite and try to use a lever to help myself. So instead of brute force, I would tinker myself.
Sure.
Leverage.
Work smarter, not harder.
Yeah, because obviously I can't just. I tried it doesn't work. So
right.
I'm trying to open it for 2 inches, 3 inches.
Yeah, you open it a little ways.
Is it open a little ways?
Yes.
All right. From here, if I hold the torch in it, do I see?
You see the ancient bones of whoever's grave this is.
All right. Time to pull the other one.
And you crack that one open.
Yeah.
And you see the ancient bones of whoever's grave this is.
All right. So to the old souls that probably are gone anyway. Sorry for that, but I need to understand. So I'll open them completely, like this one first, and then the bottom one.
You see two skeletons.
Well, what the heck? I'm here. Anything important or valuable?
They are both holding shields, swords, and have crowns on their head.
Well, not that I'm religious, but vampires means undead, means magic, means holy and divinities and gods. So I'm gonna just wonder if it's useful to say, may I please take the ornaments that you have to help me fight the undead menace unto this world? May I please have your permission? Whatever that means.
Hmm.
I'm not expecting anything. I'm just, trying, like a non-believer in Christ that says, okay, if just if you exist, well,
Yeah.
can we talk? I'm in this like whatever. But yeah, okay. I mean, it is what it is. I'm gonna pack up everything except the bones. They're royalty.
You're taking the armor and the shields and the swords?
Oh yeah.
Okay. As you go to touch the skeleton, it rises from its grave, and the other one
Cool.
begins to rise alongside it.
So I guess I'm doing the right on my sword.
Yep.
Initiative, right?
Yep.
Well, I hope that works.
So the one skeleton is, slow to rise because it was the one you touched that, like, first came to
That's
life.
So, am I currently engaged with this one? I could step back without an attack opportunity.
No, it would attack.
All right, it would attack. So I'm gonna go here. Slashing and radiant damage.
Yes.
Oh,
And
to do my Hellcraft die.
and you deal 13 points of damage to the skeletal champion.
It can't always be that bad. And enter. Good.
The skeletal champion swings its bastard sword at you.
Ho ho!
A critical hit that slashes you for 14 damage. How come our tokens aren't lining up? Oh, there we go.
Oh, I have the reflex of holding Alt because sometimes I want to, when we are not in combat, I want to be where it seems logical.
Yeah. The other skeletal champion moves up but cannot attack you because he rolled a 1.
Well, bad as it seems, I'm gonna go behind him and take hope for his opportunity attack.
It will be at advantage.
And it hits.
7 more slashing damage.
I mean, it's better than staying at advantage
Yeah.
every single turn.
No, you took 1 in place of several. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So once this is done,
The vampire, or not the vampire, the skeletal champion raises its shield just in time to deflect your blade.
it's incredible.
The skeletal champion continues to slam at you.
All their rolls are above 10. All my rolls are below 10. Today, what the f is going on?
I think that misses.
Yeah.
So you bring your shield up and just manage to deflect the sword. I'd take 2 attacks and get the hell out of there. What else are you gonna do?
Yeah, at this point, it doesn't look good. So I'll disengage.
Oh, you're just gonna disengage?
Oh, I could dash, yeah.
You could dash. I mean, okay, so here's the thing. If you disengage, they're gonna move up on you anyway, right?
Yeah.
So if you just dash and take the 2 attacks now, like it's basically instead of moving a little bit and hoping that they, you know, well, actually you could move here and then you'd only take 1. Yeah. No. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to disengage and move to the bottom of the stairs. Because
Why?
now only one of them can engage you. So
See, they're going up, right?
Yeah, the stairs go up.
So this guy just has to jump down, and I've got them.
They're a skeleton. Do you think that he's gonna do that? By blocking this path and only taking 1, you know,
at a time.
Right.
Well, that's what I was doing here, hoping they could not join me both, but it was not a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try that. I mean, it's do or die. So this is what it is. I disengaged and I went there. Statistically, I should have more chance of hitting them than them hitting me, but so far, they're nuking me.
Oh, look at that. Because of the initiative order, none of them get an attack on you. Now run. All right. So you get the hell out of there.
Yeah, and I'm going home, and that's it.
Okay.
I mean, I've used all my my dice, use everything. I'm going home.
Yeah. And you were getting whomped on.
I mean, seriously, except once, every roll was below 10.
Right.
This is statistically disfavorable, you know? So if the kid's there, I'll say, kid.
Yeah, he waited around for you. Hey, Mr. Heinrich, did you find my dad?
I almost died in the process. I'm going to sleep now. And tomorrow morning, I'll try to go and find him again. Sorry about that. but
I sure hope
I'm almost.
my dad's able to make it till tomorrow.
Yeah, well,
I'm
guess
awfully
what?
sorry. I'm awfully sorry you're tired, Mr. Heinrich.
Yeah, I'm not tired. I'm beating up. I'm almost dead. Okay, I need to heal.
Oh,
And in real life, I would take months, but this is D&D, so a long rest will do.
you still have like 6 times as many hit points as me, Mr. Heinrich. And then you just close the door on him.
Yeah, yeah,
You just start
yeah.
laughing and then close the door on him.
Is like, dude.
Fuck off, kid.
Well, not fuck off, kid, but um, it's okay if you don't understand. That's it.
Yeah.
What you need to do. I mean, this was an awful day. It was a failure after another one.
Oh, some days you gotta just fucking
Yeah.
take your pants off and climb back into bed.
Yeah. Well, this is one of those days.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, I'm going back there, and I hope that these guys will still be there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, you're like, don't go
It will-
nowhere. I know where you live. I'll find you. I'll come back.
yeah, yeah. So next day,
Yes. So
I'm
first,
gonna.
let me apply the long rest to you. All right, there you go.
All right. Okay. Next day, sheep porridge. Let's go again.
Mmm, turnip porridge.
Yeah,
It's good. It's an acquired taste.
it's an acquired taste. Okay. Um,
It helps to put some salt on it.
Salt, sugar, and jalapeno. Stealthily, whatever that means. Come on, I need to roll more than mishmash. 23,
All
because
right.
stealth is one of my advantage skill
All
with
right.
our for
So
undead.
so you're being stealthy.
Yeah. All right. So peekaboo inside, they're out.
Yeah. They're just kind of walking around aimlessly.
All right. I'm gonna activate the right on my bow. Uh, Actually, right now, I'm gonna drop an alchemist fire here in that staircase. So I don't know if you want me to attack. It's just a general area without aim. It's just
No,
that.
yeah, you're just yeah.
Yeah. So the fire's there, and I pop my bow at this guy, the one I see.
Nope, nope. Tossing the fire activated combat.
Oh, okay.
Gotta roll initiative. Sorry.
Absolutely. Yeah, nah, obviously. Freaking obvious. So, like I said, I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
thought,
Yeah, yeah. Well, but gotta do it right.
yeah, absolutely. It's just I'm glad that it happened that way.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so um, just so you know, there was of course, I'm gonna have the full Evercrive die on there. Okay, uh, longbow, mofo. It is undead. Yeah.
And it raises its shield and catches your arrow.
Oh, I can do my movement. Okay,
Yes.
I'm done. So unless it has range, I'm gonna try to pull them outside. And if they can't get outside, they probably can. But hey, Now that they're undead, now I'm interested in their stuff. Okay, I can see this one, so it's gonna
Yep.
be this one. This is absolutely insane.
Your
6.
arrow bounces off of its shield.
I roll a 5. I rolled a 4 on the previous roll.
Yeah, you should try rolling higher.
I should try that. Exactly. I should definitely try rolling higher. This I can't believe it today. It's probably like related to, I don't believe in astrology, but I'm sure Scorpio is in the moon or some son of other, someone puts Scorpio's dart in the Virgin and
The skeleton moves to the entrance and stops at the daylight.
oh, well, that is quite interesting.
This skeleton walks right through the fire, taking how much damage?
Uh, 4.
4. And then it too stops at the entrance.
All right. Guess what? Not 40, but 30. I'm going to throw an Ultimus Fire, and I'm going to try to aim at the one who's got a bit of fire damage.
Okay.
Doesn't mean anything, but I'm going to try aim. So, normal. Yeah.
Yeah, so you deal 3 fire damage to it, and now its square is burning. The skeletal champion looks at you and then backs up. This guy takes an additional how much damage?
4. Look at that. I crit max on the weakest possible thing, but it's okay.
Yeah. And then he also backs up.
Well, I see you from here, little boy. So he's gonna longbow. Gonna be longbow. Come on, let's do this. I rolled an 8. Actually, 8 is my total. I rolled a 2.
Yeah.
What the hell's going on? I'll do my movement to go here. It's okay. Strategy will work in this time because they have nowhere to go and I've got angles to watch in. Unless he tries to go back into his tomb. Here I go. A bit off since I have the opportunity. The one that is weakened, that seems to be somewhat affected. Patience is going to be key in this one. Roll a big one. Come on. Roll me some. Yeah.
You strike the skeletal champion, dealing 14 damage, but the piercing damage does seem to be halved.
Yeah, it's better than slashing damage while they're right in my face, right?
That's very true.
It's okay. End turn.
They're tricksy little skeletal fucks, ain't they?
Yeah. But you know what? Today, I'm going to be patient. Here you go.
Your arrow bounces off of their shield.
I'm gonna stay there. I hope they decide that it's time to attack. So I can't see them, right?
Right.
12 and 5. Cool. You're like, oh my god, hide in the corner.
Yeah, yeah. You strike him for 9 damage, but again, the piercing damage seems to be halved.
Yeah, both damage rolls were the lowest possible. So I'm going to be patient. I see I can hurt them, and that's good. Ten. On this one. Well,
I don't think you can see him there yet. You might like be glimpsing a corner of the token, but I'm pretty sure Longbow wouldn't have line of sight to him from there, because this.
Okay, then what I'm gonna do is throw an alchemy fire here.
Okay,
I'm
that
still gonna make an attack to see if I'm far or close,
yeah,
but I'm throwing a fire there. Well,
yep,
24. So
yeah. So now he takes 3 damage. And he takes an additional how much damage? 3.
3.
And then he charges you. I mean, he has no choice now.
Yeah, at this point, he took the damage at the beginning of turn, so now he's not taking it again. He's just running out. My AC is 17 since I don't have my buckler up. Well, lucky me. Alright, switching my weapons. I take 3 damage on myself. And I will hit the one on my left, with the one on the right of the screen.
The skeleton blocks your blade.
Yeah. So I probably take 2 attacks of opportunities in this case.
Yes.
Well, at least they started rolling as low as me, which is good.
Lower. And then is that your turn?
Oh shit. keep in mind I get caught up in the story and forget about the technicalities. So you can remind me faster. I won't take it personal. Come on, I got this one. I got this.
He finally gets through your defenses for 7 slashing damage.
My AC is 19.
Oh, 19. I thought you said it was 18.
It's 17 when I don't have my shield, and it's 19. Oh no, it's 16 when I don't have a shield, but the shield is +3.
Yes.
So go 19.
19. Got you.
Yeah. I'm first going to try to get this one down. So 15.
You unfortunately do not hit.
All right, so I'm gonna take an attack of opportunity. Do the staircase funnel that you talked about.
Yeah.
Well, one hits.
For
6.
6. That doesn't hit.
All right.
And now the skeletal champion advances forward, attacks.
All right.
Misses.
Back on. They start to roll below, and I can start rolling higher.
And this guy stacks up behind him, so now you do indeed have the staircase blocked off.
$19.
You
Fuck.
slash into him for 19 more damage. No, 19.
Yeah. Can't believe the strike of bad luck I had for like the first part of the session. Is like, what's going on? Where's the dice has gone?
Yeah. Oh, and then this fire goes out. And then this skeleton attacks
the
you.
one in the staircase also.
Oh yeah, that one goes out first. I'm sorry.
Well, maybe both can go out. I mean,
No, the first that one, and then this one will go out next.
okay.
And then the skeleton.
All right. Give it to me. No, he barely makes it.
No, he doesn't.
Oh no, he doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't.
Yeah,
For reals.
correct.
Vampire blade, non-vampiric vampire blade. Come on. Release them.
You strike the skeleton with your blade. At first, it brings its shield up to block it, but then you bring your sword back around in a swooping arc and break the skeleton from its shoulder down through its hip. It crumbles into a heap at your feet.
Yeah. Keep at my feet. This is the end of my turn and the end of his life. I think I'm gonna make myself 2 crowns today. Give me your bling bling.
A critical hit as it deals 17 damage.
Woo. And I cannot activate my vampire blade on it because I know what happens when I try to suck the life of not life.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want none of that.
End turn. Oh, it's going to do its mofo move.
Yeah. They can sense that they need to press whatever advantage they have.
You're serious?
A critical hit
He
as
downs me.
as the skeleton strikes you for 19 damage. In moments like these in a solo game, you get one roll, a death saving throw that will determine whether you are going to be knocked unconscious immediately or get one opportunity to try and flee the cave. No, you
Two.
gotta roll a death saving throw. Click on your token and click death save right at the top.
Dead save.
There you go. You get one opportunity to crawl out of the cave, and you do so before you pass out. You wake up, and the sun is almost about to set, and the skeletal champion is waiting right at the door to finish you off. You know you have to get out of the area before the sun
Goes.
sets, and so you need to make a Constitution save to see if you can will yourself to push on. Well, not will yourself, that'd be a wisdom save, but to see if your body
Yeah.
can hold up to your will pushing you on. All right, you just barely are able to make it into town before you collapse. You're bleeding, possibly dying, and
Yeah.
and you don't know what your fate is as the lights go dark.
I imagine eventually I wake up at home and I'll see what happens.
Yeah. So, not to draw out the suspense any further, you do indeed wake up, not at your home.
Oh, then drag me where?
Yep, 1 second. You wake up at one of the larger homes on the north end of town in a double bed that is being watched over by a friendly but elderly doctor.
Is he from the village?
Yes.
All right. Um, all right. So, am I still 0 hit points, or should I
No,
change that?
you're at 0 right now.
So, come on, Doc, tell it to me. Give it to me raw.
Took quite a nasty tumble or something, did you there?
Yeah, I was fighting undead skeletal champions.
Ah,
I recommend you don't wander off too much in the forest southwest. And once I'm back on my feet, I'm gonna go back there.
can't say I recommend that for a long and healthy life.
Well, we each have a purpose. If I don't do it, who will?
I mean, possibly the guards. That's what we pay them for.
Yeah. In this village, the guards, they just pass by once a month, they collect tax and move on, right?
Well, I mean, file a complaint with Congress there, Sonny. I mean, it's not my job to tell the men what to do. I'm just here to try and get you patched up.
For which I'm very grateful.
Yeah, damn right you are.
So I guess it's just gonna take a long time. Do I
Yeah,
owe you anything for that, sir, doctor?
do you what now?
Do I owe you anything for the services? I would gladly give you a bit of them. I'm not wealthy, but I have a few coins.
Well, you've been in the village for a while now, so I'm sure you know the way this works. You all keep my roof from leaking and grow some food for me, and sew my clothes and bedding for my patients, and I take care of all the sick and dying, and even some of you hard-headed folk.
Hard-headed I am.
Yeah, well, some of you just can't seem to stay away from trouble.
Thanks, doc. Thanks so much. I'm gonna go to sleep and repair your dentistry chair another day.
Yeah, well, you go ahead and do that, and I'm gonna be over here working on some stuff, so just holler if the pain gets to be too much.
Cool. How long was I out?
How long were you out? I mean, you came stumbling into town a day and a half ago.
I think I'm gonna try to rest again until tomorrow morning.
You go ahead and sleep there, son, and I'll be right here. You just holler if the pain gets to be too much.
If there is pain, I'll try to just endure it.
Oh, yeah. So,
Next day.
yes.
Am I
Uh,
good?
well, your hit points are back. You have 2 out of your 4 hit dice. So you're not, 100%, but you're okay.
All right. So first, I'm gonna go home because I understand I'm gonna need better strategies. I'm gonna need bombs that do radius damage or fire that fires larger. So I'm going home.
Hey, Mr. Heinrich, did you find my dad today?
Nope.
Oh,
Once again, I almost died.
oh, you look
So
you look okay.
yeah, now I look okay, and I'm gonna go and try to see him back. But you need to know something.
What's that?
I I don't have high hopes for your dad right now.
Oh, my dad's dead?
Uh, I don't know, but it's the highest probability so far. So I recommend you go and knock on the door of a family, or you try to do your best to keep farming and become a strong man and protect your son
I
when you
don't
ever
I don't have a son, Mr. Heinrich.
have one. So,
I probably won't live through the winter now that I don't have any parents.
uh, well, move in with me. I'm a sucker for kids anyway.
Oh, really, Mr. Heinrich? You'll help me?
Well, don't get in trouble. Keep helping, and learn the craft as I do it. And it's okay. I'm just repeating an old mistake. It it's what people do. Just hop in and find yourself a place. Put a bedroll. You have a bed at your home, right?
Yeah.
Well, take everything that is valuable or useful in your home, drag it in mine. Look on the side of this thing. You see the little side of this thing? There's a pulley here.
Yeah.
You pull it, and the door unlocks.
Oh, okay.
Okay? Now you don't tell anyone, although I have nothing of value here. I'm the one who knows that there's something of value here, but it's super hidden with the most complex possible thing. So it's my money there. So I'm gonna ask you, don't touch anything around my bed, including the bucket that is there, right?
Okay.
And everything else, just pull your stuff from your house, and we'll keep cultivating the land and hoping that you survive the winter. All right?
Yeah.
And whenever I work in the village, you stay with me and you look at me work and you try to help and learn to be a good crafter and a good tinkerer yourself.
Tinkler?
Yeah, if you want. A tinkler. No, a sprinkler. Okay, I'm off to see for. I'm going back to this place. There's only one guy, one champion left, I think, unless magic is abroad and they raised him back, or looters took the crown I wanted, or whatever,
Well,
Going
I
back.
don't think you have too much to worry about with looters, given the fact that these things appear to be rather aggressive. Um,
Yeah, they're sturdy.
yeah, yeah, as far as that all goes. But as far as like whether or not it's back or not or whatever, like, yeah, you really,
Yeah, this is morning. I'm gonna hurry up and try not to die for my third attempt.
yeah. All right, hold on one second.
I mean, they are undead. I can't let them be, even if they're just protecting the place.
I agree that it's within, your character to want to aggressively pursue this. So, I'm not having anything to say about that.
I mean, I can't find the father anyway.
No, yeah, no, I'm not saying anything about anything. I just hold on one second. I'm getting something.
Well, it's what you had planned for me today, and really, I just keep rolling as
Oh,
shit.
oh no, that like that's never like don't think that this is something that you have to complete or whatever. Like this was just something you ran into, along the way and everything. Like there's
Yeah,
there's
and
other there's
right.
other stuff to do and there's this to do and whatever you want to do.
My pride has to be restored.
Yeah, I can understand that. Okay, here we go. So, he um goes back to his house and he brings a straw bed and a feisty male sheep goat thing that
Oh,
is like super loving towards him, but like it just keeps headbutting you and like everything.
all right, Yuri. What's the name of that furry thing that you just brought?
uh I call I call him Butthead.
You're gonna tell. You're gonna make sure that Butthead learns to like me, or he's going to be very healthy for your meals during the winter. You understand me?
Oh no, no, you can't kill Butthead. He provides wool for us to use for clothing.
Yeah, I believe that this will help us in the winter. I'm gonna make sure that he befriends me and introduce me to him.
Yeah. Why don't you go ahead and roll an animal handling?
If that role is like today, here you go. 17. Okay, at least it's not a piece of shite.
You pull out uh one of the
Veggies.
one of the sweeter vegetables like a carrot or something
Yeah.
and offer it to him, and you find out that Butthead uh, hates the turnips that he normally gets, and so anytime he can get some carrots or anything else, like he loves that. And so you like befriend him pretty quickly by feeding him a few too many of your other veggies.
All right. This is so cool because I did not want to have a problem. Don't get him in the house. Stays out.
You got to keep an eye on him though, otherwise he'll get into the garden and eat everything.
Uh, you got to keep an eye on him. Hey, do you tie him up? Can we just tie him up?
I usually just put him in the house.
Oh, Scheiße. Put him in the house.
Thank you, Mr. Heinrich.
I mean, worst case scenario, even if it pushes the bucket is just like an extra layer of security above my stash.
Yeah.
So, there's a plank, it's wrapped in there in a box under and put dirt on it. So even if people open the plank, they'd see dirt.
Yeah.
Unless they realize they also have to dig. I mean, I've made too much because it takes 1 minute and it's like over security.
Right. Butthead jumps immediately up on your bed and makes himself comfortable.
I'm gonna have a problem with this.
We're
Bye.
eating we're eating lamb tonight, boy.
Well, not tonight. Just not tonight.
But soon.
Nah. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm a sucker for kids, apparently, in this game, so let's do it. And if he dies,
When he dies.
alright, I'm off to the Skeletal Warrior's house
Okay.
with the firm intention this time. I'm supposed to be good at this sorting thing. And, in this village that I wanted to establish something, can't seem to find help or whatever. So, anyway.
Yeah.
Right, it's the morning. Is he still just standing there?
No.
He's in that corner. I'm not going with the bow this time. I'm going right with the sword.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and when I Emma crafted my dice, it's maximum damage to me.
Nice.
Like every time. I got a 3 the other time. All right, I'm going in. That's it. And the moment I see him, I just go. Oh, he didn't heal during that time? Or it's not part of their
He's
thing?
undead.
So there's no healing. Yeah.
Only through magical means.
Yeah, so if he's been there for 1,000 years, I guess his owner is not here to give him a little poultice. Hey, guess what?
Oh shit, you again? Look, man, can't you just leave this alone?
Did he really say that?
No.
Because if he did, I would answer through the mouth of my sword.
Answer in blood.
Well, he's an undead skeleton, so I would have to answer in my blood. Yeah. I'm going aggressive. I think if I just whack as fast as I can, which is still going to respect only the... Come on.
You strike him for 9 damage.
Go ahead, bro.
Don't mind if I do.
He's going to go for it again, huh? Go ahead.
Oh. Alright, well, I got you once, for 6 damage. That was something, right?
Yeah. Pretty sure it was for something.
As your sword comes down on the skeletal champion, the radiant damage ensuring that he will not be coming back, you finally finish off the last of the threats.
This little thing, is it just that part here?
Yeah.
Is it just another compartment or a pedestal or
Yeah,
just a
it's a pedestal that used to hold smaller statues.
okay? That looters took away as
Yeah.
they took it.
Yeah.
Okay, so first thing first, I'm gonna pack in a large bag all the stuff I can get from these skeletons: shield, crown, and I'll try to evaluate the crown.
Yeah. So both of the crowns are made of black steel, and on each of them is the symbol of the Raven Queen. The shields are in the shape of raven's wings, and the swords, all of them look like the feather of a raven.
All right, so two swords, and the shield is raveny, also symbolized.
Yep.
Are they black steel for the sword and
Yes.
shield?
Yes, it is all made from black steel.
Which means it's expensive. Scheiße.
Yes. Expensive and like extra durable.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna take a coin and I'm gonna make a wish and go to that statue. I really deeply, profoundly wish to understand what was going on here. I'm gonna drop one coin again.
Okay. And once again, the coin drops into the collection container below the pedestal and clangs against the other coins. You want so badly to feel some sort of sign that this is going to work, but unfortunately, nothing sparks or anything.
Oh, I'm not disappointed. That was just another test. I'm gonna take a coin from that, but not the one I put in. I'm gonna take another coin.
Okay. You reach in and grab a coin out. It is an ancient coin using the old Caledonian Empire's uh, symbolism.
All right. Guess what? I'm gonna empty that pot in a specific bag, a little baglet.
There are thousands of silver pieces in here.
That's even more interesting. I'm gonna guess what? It's gonna take a while. I'm gonna stuff my backpack with as much as I can carry.
Yeah, so now we're going more off of weight.
Yeah.
So I would say start with like 1,000. Once you add 1,000 to your backpack, see how much weight that puts you at and see if you can carry a little more.
Okay, silver pieces. It doesn't matter if it's um, was 1,000 too much?
I don't know. Let's find out. I'm looking at it right now. Oh,
It says I'm
yep.
encumbered.
Yep, you're heavily encumbered, so almost to your carrying max. So do you want to be heavily encumbered and just carry your max, or do you want to only be encumbered?
I'll put down 200. Where do we see this? If I'm heavily or what?
So it's under the total. You'll see inventory, coin, total.
I see the word total. It says 5 ton. Yeah, and then there's weight. All weight in pounds. Da, 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 da.
Yep.
And then encumbered 50, heavy encumbered 100.
Yep. And carrying max is 150. So right now you're at 150.58. So you're 0.58 over the max that you can carry.
Okay, I was at just 17 silver. I was technically already over encumbered. Why?
Because
Oh no. There's I carry
because
just
you have 5,000 gold pieces
I
on you.
carry 10 gold on me. So I'm gonna put it in something else.
Yeah, what I would do is I would just put it down in the inventory list and not put a weight on it. Right. So now just write down gold and how many pieces. Yep. There you go. And then just the other 10 gold is on you there. There you go. But you still have 50 platinum pieces on you too, so that, is putting you up there too.
All right.
And then you can just go to the next page if you
Actually, there's a treasury. There's notes below it. This is where it goes.
Oh yeah, look at that. There you go.
5160 in the stash. And how much platinum I have?
50.
50 in the stash.
Yep. Perfect.
So this is where it goes. Good. So now I can go to 1,000. Oh, we have to check. Also, I have 2 shields and 2 swords and the 2 crowns.
Oh yeah.
Add this first.
Yeah. Well, plus we have to add your armor and weapon to your weight as well, since that's not
True.
on your inventory there. So breastplate and shield, and then the sword, which would just be a long sword. So
Okay,
yeah.
can you help me with this?
Sure. Yeah. So just like, first of all, the Gauntlet of Hemocraft that weighs 1 pound. We'll put that up there.
Oh, I forgot. I was supposed to take 1 point of damage per turn.
Oh yeah. Instead of that, well, we'll deal with that. You're still alive, so you're fine. All
Yeah,
right.
okay.
And then the
By the way,
breastplate. Yep, go ahead.
it was 1 point per turn. But what did it give? It gave a +1 to my bow that I'd never had it.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 HP per turn. Add +1 magical to button. In this case, my bow. I'm gonna just take note of this.
Yeah.
Because that's good. And the gauntlet weighs probably more than 1. I mean, a gauntlet. It can't weigh 5 pounds. It would be too heavy.
Let's look. Uh-oh. No results found. I'm gonna have to look somewhere else. Yeah, breastplate's 20 pounds, so that'll,
Because I'm gonna put the armor and stuff in the second page. Since
No, yep, all good. I saw what you were doing. I'm just looking for a weight on your gauntlets here.
Impressive that the monster manual, the DM manual, does not give the weight of objects. You have to go in inventory and add it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't love that, but
It is what it is.
it is what it is.
All right, so
Yeah,
we're
they say 1 pound.
impressive. A gauntlet of ogre power weighs nothing, but yeah, okay, 1 pound. I mean, think about it. If you wear a glove that weighs 5 pounds, you wouldn't be happy, right?
No, yeah, it'd
So
be
the gauntlet is 1 pound. Okay, what about a shield?
a shield. They should have the weight for. Shield is 6 pounds.
Shield is 6. How about sword, long sword?
I believe that is 5, but I will look. Three.
All right. How about a longbow?
Two.
All right. And I'm just gonna go with 17 silver on me.
Don't forget arrows.
That's true. If I go to the first page, I had not put arrows. Arrows don't weigh much. It's in the weapons that I had the weight, the arrows.
Yeah.
So I'm at 25 right now. So
Arrows weigh 0.05.
so with my equipment, because I have a strength. Oh, that's the point. I have weapons and shields and armor, but all of this is usually it's tough people who have that. So I'm already considered encumbered. I'm at 50.97 because
Yep.
I have Alchemist Fire and everything.
Yep.
Okay, so basically, I'm usually carrying a minimum. The gauntlet called Roland's Grip is what we're talking about. The gauntlet.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was there twice. And I'm at 49.97 right now.
Yep. So you're 0.03 away from being encumbered.
Okay, so probably that I would not carry all my Alchemist Fire and stuff on me. You know, necrotic and everything.
Well, and you don't need 8 days worth of food on you every time you go just less than a day trip away.
Yeah. So I'm always going to take just 2 rations on me.
Make sure you mark the rest down in the bottom notes.
Yeah. So 2 on me, 6 there. Okay. From there, check this out. This is going to be funky. I'm going to put longsword 3 instead of 1.
Mm-hmm.
It's the vampiric. I'm just going to put 3, so I calculate. Put
Mm-hmm.
3 shields. Crowns is 1 pound each.
Yeah.
So there's 2 crowns. Because I'm going to drop this at home. But it's true, we never think about the gold and the weight, and I usually don't check it.
Right.
Because, it's the equipment you have on you, so it works,
Yeah, yeah. But no, in this instance, it's absolutely going to go by the poundage that you can carry rather than a certain amount. There's more than enough there. It's just how much can you carry?
Yeah. And I think the stuff that is made of black metal is way more important. I want to bring this up to the village. And I will want to set up a forge and hire a smith for our village. So I can work with him. Because, Roland is far and Anyway, so this is how it is. I'm at 17 silver. I'm gonna go for 1,017 silver.
So you're not even heavy encumbered yet. So go for 2,000.
2,000. I'm heavy encumbered above it.
Yeah, you're above heavy encumbered, but you're not at your max. So you could probably do like 2,500. 2,750.
My total is 117 right now.
Try 3,500. $40. Yeah, 4,500. Ooh, 4,300.
Yeah.
There it is. And that is all of the silver that was in there.
Oh, you just go like, oh, you pack it up, and that's how you could carry it.
Yeah, I wanted to see how much you could carry to determine whether you could get it all or not, you know?
Yeah, of course. It's just so convenient that it was exactly on the coin.
Yeah, you might be leaving a few coins behind, you know?
Yeah, I mean, here you go. Can't even. Oh, can't even. All right.
Yeah. Hey, what did I say? I said there's a few coins you're leaving behind, okay? But
There you go.
you got most of them. Oh, one more.
Oh yeah.
You're like,
Stop it.
no, I can get this one.
This one's gonna be in my mouth.
Dude, just leave it. No, I can get it. Dude, just leave
It's
it. Let it go. No, I can get it.
So it's not comfortable in my shoes. I'm just gonna walk. I'm gonna slowly walk back home while it's daylight.
Yeah, so you're I mean, I wouldn't say wealthy, but you got quite the haul there.
Yeah.
And all you
And
had to do was steal a bunch of dying kids' wishes.
what are you saying?
I said all you had to do was steal a bunch of dying kids' wishes.
Yeah. I mean, it's there, and the mofo's attacked me. All right. I'm going home
You're like,
slowly.
listen, you said these were ancient coins. Either those kids' wishes were granted or they weren't. But either way, it's a done deal by now.
Yeah, exactly. And these are ancients, so maybe historians might like it, but I cannot carry all of this. Once back home, I will order Yuri and his sheep to get out of the home.
As you waddle your way back home, nearly max encumbered, you are on the road.
Okay.
1 second.
Are you gonna have me be attacked? Of course.
No. Why would I do that?
I don't know because it's what a role could have revealed or whatever. I'm not saying you're a bad DM, or a bully, but that is the kind of thing that can happen.
It is the kind of thing that can happen. Although you saying that you're not saying I'm a bad DM or a bully kind of makes me suspicious that you are. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No, I wanted to make sure you don't think that, or else I wouldn't pay you to entertain
No,
me.
no, no, no. I was totally kidding. I'm just.
I was even ready for you to kill me and raise me back as a vampire or something. I mean, I was like, let's see what the fuck happens.
Nah, nothing like that.
All right.
Okay, so you're out on the road here.
Well, I don't see a road. I see a sarcophagus and a statue I just raided.
Oh, yeah, I have to switch you.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're out on the
Oh,
road here.
there's a road. Well,
There's a
feel
road.
it. All right. There's a road.
And you see a knight and his retinue.
I'm just kidding. The road.
And the knight kind of sees you and says, "Ho there, citizen. Where goeth thee?
Hello there.
Where goeth thee under such a tremendous burden?"
I thee go to. I'm not gonna speak like that. I was looking for you. Although I've not met you, I was definitely looking for you.
And what would you have cause to be looking for I?
He really speaks in that way. Well, I was looking for someone to help me, and you are someone, so I'm asking,
What help do you need, citizen?
are you for hire?
Do I look like I'm for hire? And he kind of shows you the cloak of the Royal Carpathian Knights.
Oh, you are one of the Royal Carpathian Knights. Well, no, now I see that you're not for hire. And actually, I'm just going to say thank you for taking care of this land of us, if that is the case.
Yeah, damn straight, citizen. Brave
Maybe
men like me are the reason why you sleep safe in your little hovels.
I'm super happy that I'm just bringing back my wares to my house, but I'm super happy that you are taking care of our houses.
What wares?
Um, what wares?
What
Well,
were you bringing where?
you know, these wares are the. Um, I guess it's time for me to tell you my job.
Uh-huh.
I find anomalies that disturb or kill the people, and I eliminate them. For example, in the village of Castra, not very far from here, a few hours' work, there was a zombie invasion, and I took care of that. And now I come back from a, a crypt, if you want, um, where there was trouble apparently because animated skeletons were creating havoc. So I just went to take care of the problem. And these
Uh-huh.
skeletons had swords and shields on them. So I'm hauling that. That's why I am burdened.
Uh-huh. Men, go and help this citizen with his load.
I will not hand over the money, but I will look at them and I say, kind knight, would you have need of that shield as payment for your services?
What's that shield?
The Raven shield, one of the Raven shield that I picked
What
up.
do you have there?
Well, I show him the shield. There's my shield that is mine, and there's that shield from a skeletal warrior. And my payment usually when I kill undead for free because no one pays me for it is to keep the loot. But I don't have need of multiple shields. I would give you one as payment for your services to help me bring back my stash to my home.
Men, seize his goods.
Ah, well, to make it more convenient, I'm gonna make a pile. So basically, I'm gonna drop everything but the money. Actually, I could drop my backpack at this point because
Okay.
people are the reason why I hate them.
So,
Um, well, okay. Let's say I feel I'm being robbed here. I'm just gonna tell him, I feel I'm being robbed here. Are you robbing me? Is that what is going on right now?
it looks like you have ancient artifacts in your possession that the king would most certainly be interested in.
Would you allow me to present these artifacts to the king instead of robbing me and taking credit for a job you did not do?
Well, clearly you are struggling beneath the weight of them to begin with, so we will be helping you carry them.
Yeah. Yes. And of course, the king is von Liechtenstein, right?
No,
Okay.
the von
Perfect.
Liechtensteins were the kings.
Okay, and now they're not. That means the von Liechtenstein that this is out of game. The von Liechtenstein that took my wife is not part of royalty.
Well, like they're nobility. They're
They
they're
are
they're
royalty, but
one they're one of the
yeah.
noble families.
So here's an agreement that I would like you to do. You insist on these artifacts be brought back to the king. I would like to present them to the king myself or escort, um, and have you carry them. But I just certainly hope you're not trying to rob me.
Sir, I am a knight of the rose. I do not rob anyone.
This is wonderful because I did not rob these artifacts. I've killed skeletons. Do you want to walk back to the crypt with me and see the damage?
Nobody is accusing you of theft.
Thank you, sir. I mean, you have to understand, you had me surrounded and you said seize. You didn't say help him transport. You said seize his goods. That threw me off. Do you
You
understand?
you were being rather defensive and evasive.
Yeah, well, I had, you understand, I had bad experiences, but the more you're talking, the more you are earning my trust. And here you have two shield and two swords and these two crowns that are probably worth a fortune that I hope to at least have credit or compensation for recuperating for the crown. I shall follow you.
Sir, I am Sir Garrett, Knight of the Rose, first sword to the Lord of Kastra. I serve at the king's command. I am no thief.
Wonderful. Yeah, perfect. Then we have an agreement. Then we all will be in service of the king today. And I'm asking you for your forgiveness for my reluctancy
Ugh.
at first.
Well, now they search your shit. They
Yeah,
they they want to know what you have, And
yeah.
he pulls out a gauntlet that he passes over all of the items, and the gauntlet begins to glow slightly when passed over the items.
Well, since you're going to investigate and you say you are no thief, I trust you. Amongst the loot was these ancient silver coins that I believe are worth more than a silver piece each. And I opened the bag so we could see it.
He says, "Whoa, that is a lot of silver." And
Yeah.
he has his men like help you with that because like that's obviously the majority of the weight.
And
And
actually, I was not going to just spend it as silver pieces. I was going to try to find an antiquary
yeah,
or an expert on the
yeah,
matter to return it for compensation, I hope.
right. But either way, his gauntlet is a gauntlet of magic detection, and so he has confirmed that the shields, swords, and crowns are magical.
Ah, cool. You will probably see that my own personal things were magical too. My vampire sword, well, I don't call it vampire sword. My this sword is my own,
Yeah,
and That shield is my own. That breastplate is my own. It's just normal breastplate. And I have a gauntlet also.
Yeah.
That has a little magical property, not much.
He says, plus man, you beeping. I didn't hear a beep. It's on vibrate.
What?
No, his gauntlet glows when he passes it over you.
All right. So there's my personal things, and this is the part of the loot. I'm just being honest with you since we agreed we're just going to be honest. So here we go. So I open up. I don't hold back on anything. I say the things as they are.
Yeah.
So
So
if you're inside, he's going to pick up on that.
he says, well, you certainly are lucky that we came along. Failure to report these artifacts could have been punishable.
Oh, well, I'm happy that you're saying so, but my first move was going to go in search of a specialist on the matter. So they would have been reported anyway. So that's for sure, at least. So we're good. I'm happy to have met you because you will save me so much searching time and all the intermediary who would have wanted to have their share. Now we can go directly to the source.
Now you know, though, that Kastra is several days away.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, if I have to leave, I would say goodbye to a boy that will be waiting for me, if you don't mind, and I'm ready to go with you.
You need to go say goodbye to a boy?
Well, he's going to wonder where I went off. Although I could just leave now. Thinking in the back of my head that my stash is probably going to be safe anyway. So,
tell you what, we'll take the items and ride east for Kastra. You can ride back to Kastra and say goodbye to your boy, and then meet up with us, as you will surely want to be reunited with this, find.
Perfect.
So neither of us is risking anything in this deal if we each keep to our word.
Well, I've met the boy 2 days ago, and it was just a question of politeness. But if it troubles you, I don't need to go see that boy.
It doesn't trouble us. We're happy to take the items and travel east while we await. A single rider can catch up with the five of us much faster than...
I'm going to ride with you if you don't mind.
So the boy means less to you than the money.
Actually, what means more to me now is the secrets of these items. Compensation will be appreciated, but what they mean and what they open up to is what is most interesting. And yes, that boy I've met 2 days ago, he asked me a question. I said he could crash at my house. It's not important. He's just going to stay there with his goat and survive until winter.
Look, I hardly even know the boy. Just...
Yeah, I hardly even know the boy. I have no attachment to the place. There was an undead problem. I solved it. I'm not needed anymore in this village. Let's just go.
I have a house there and everything, but screw it. Let's just ride.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be back in a few days, and all I need to know is that behind the somewhere behind the floor is my fortune.
Yeah.
But no one know that.
Oh yeah, that's right. You have a bunch of money there too, but you have even more money here. Nope. 50 platinum is more than 4,000 silver. Yep.
I've got 50 platinum and 5,160 gold.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so what you have here is nothing. Are you sure you don't want to ride back and go handle your business? I'm not telling you what to do or not to do. I'm just saying that a lot can happen when you leave a boy with a house and a goat and 5,000 gold and 50 platinum.
Yeah, well, I told you there's a plank that I had a high success at hiding. Under that plank is a box that is also packed with earth. So if anyone was to find that plank, they would see an empty space with nothing. They would think, oh, someone could stash something here, but there's nothing.
I'm not saying it's going to be found. I'm saying that
right now the money is a thing, But
What happens when somebody else has moved in because the boy died and all that is all I'm saying.
yeah, exactly. And I'll deal with that when I deal with that. I mean, I have a good reputation in that village. I'll say, hey, I used to live here, and I left something under the floor.
Hmm.
May I check it? You know, I'll
Yeah.
find a way.
Yeah.
But the thing is, leaving a crown, leaving 6 magical items to a guy that says, "Trust me, I'm this and that." Do you understand? I'd rather just ride with them and see where that leads, and one day I'll go back to the gold because
Are you
that,
sure?
yeah, unless they try to assassinate me.
Okay. Yeah, no, hey, I'm just asking. I don't care.
Since we introduced the idea of I'm going to carry that gold, I probably don't have the ability to carry all that gold anyway.
Yeah. No, I didn't mean you'd be carrying it. I meant that you could like leave the boy with more specific instructions and like an idea of what's going on rather than like, hey, I'm gonna head a half a day away and be back before nightfall. Hey, just kidding. I'm gonna be gone for like 3 weeks while I go meet the king.
Yeah, child gonna have to live with his trauma.
You're like, listen, this is what I do in this game. I find kids and I traumatize them and they end up dead. Just get
Well, I
with the
mean,
program.
put yourself in my place, in my shoes. I've got 2 situations inside. He seemed to be trustworthy, but like anyone who is a knight coming back with thing, he's gonna want credibility, and I'm never gonna find the fucker again. While the child, he can resolve his trauma, and I can recuperate my gold in my house when I get there. And it's going to be as simple as that. And if these guys are going to assassinate me, well, I mean, they could have done it right there. So that's that. It's as simple as this.
Word. Okay. No,
I mean,
I just wanted to make sure that like you were offered, you know, the chances to do what you
yeah,
needed to do.
I think that house is not going to burn away in 2 or 3 weeks.
Okay.
I think the child is not going to go crazy. He's going to live there with a goat. They're not going to fuck up the floor because it's all like I had a good role in that tinkering because I remember.
Yeah,
And,
no. The
and
minor child and the goat can be trusted. I get it.
and everything else. I mean, no one's going to dig into that floor. It's just a bunch of bandits or thugs are going to move in. I'm going to have to kill them all and get my gold back. Just saying. All right, roll your shit. Tell me what's happening. I mean, I'm faced with
Oh, I
choices.
will.
I'm faced with choices that are troubling. It's contradicting. It's challenging. I know shit will happen.
That's what you wanted, right? I mean,
Well,
if you want me to slap some training wheels on this thing and run, you know, like the these are the good guys, these are the bad guys, here's the easy choices, like I can do that too.
no, exactly. There's the heavy choices. It could go fine. Everything could also go fine.
Yeah,
We
it
agree.
could.
It's logical.
Everything going fine is one of the logical possibilities, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, everything not going fine is one of the possibilities.
Yeah. I could also go back to Roland and say, hey, long time no see. Let's craft new magical items and redo a stash of money because I lost the first one.
Yeah, yeah.
I want to go where I can invest my money in an infrastructure, walls, castles, not a cabin, like find a place I could actually live, crafting area, a place I can start hiring people with that. I go to this village, there's no one to hire. All I've got to do is eat a turnip every day. So I mean, it's not the environment I was dreaming about.
Hey, listen.
It is.
You can stuff the turnips with some stuff and make a pretty good like casserole dish.
What I liked about this little village is it was away from nobility, like intended. So that part was good. I was just going to go to the city. Now I have to go to the city. From the city, I am going to want to hire specialists to come back to that and build a better place. A fort, something,
Mm-hmm.
and hire people and start to do my gig and just
That
look like.
might attract unwanted attention, but yeah.
I mean, it might attract. I don't want to have a 20-foot wall for it. I want to have a guy that will do nice housing.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
a discreet basement.
Yeah, you
50 by
start
rather than
small.
Yeah, 50 by 50 rather than 10 by 10, but small, a little hut, and it just looks good. And you walk on the first floor, it looks like crafters, so that the village can prosper, and that's it.
Set achievable short-term goals.
Yeah. But now I'm leaving all my money. All I have is 10 gold on me and 4,300.
17.
The 17 was already my normal silver, but there's still 4,300 ancient, which is good.
Yeah.
It's going to be worth more, hopefully. And hey, if they want to recuperate all of this and just say, we'll give you money for it, but you need to boss off, I'll say, thank you so much. Now I'm in the capital, I can hire people. So
Yeah.
I need to go there anyway to hire people and bring them back to my little village.
Yeah, you don't know.
Yeah. So good.
Yeah. So you guys are now. What? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I just did for the first time a Google search of what is the word turnip in French, because I didn't know what I was eating. But it is true that turnip are a bit crude.
What is it?
Navet.
Oh.
So there's no French direct like turnip. There's no like that, It's really
yeah.
Navet. It's like, what the hell is turnip? I've heard that, but I'm not sure. Yeah, because I don't eat navet because it's disgusting.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when's the last time anyone was like, hey, grab me a bag of fucking turnips, man?
Yeah, and why did this food still exist, actually?
Yeah.
My ex-wife, she used to put turnip in places and prepare them in such a way that you wonder how turnips could taste that good. She did it.
Wow.
Thing. Boiled them in chicken broth for long hours, and it was really so
weird.
But yeah.
Nah,
hey,
the weirdest vegetable I eat is like a Brussels sprout, man.
Yeah, I like them.
They're okay. Butter, salt,
Yeah, everything passes with butter, salt,
yeah, okay. Yeah. Butter and salt taste good.
How about the knight and the warhorse and back to the game?
Yeah. That's all really cool. Let's talk about D&D now.
Well, I don't mind. I mean,
no, I'm 100%, dude. You're paying for this time. Let's get on with it. Well, yeah.
Yeah. But I was saying we're getting friendly, and it's cool to exchange about our culinary.
Yeah, but we can do that on our free time. I don't have much of it, but yeah. Anyway, so you guys are traveling now. So that means you're going to be on the road for days before you even reach Kastra. So these guys are like what? Go ahead.
I had 2 rations on me.
Yeah. These guys are going to go ahead and take your care under their responsibility. So they're going to go ahead and provide you with rations, protection. This is a knight, and not just a knight, but a knight, one of the first swords of the Lord of Kastra. The Lord of Kastra is not the king. The king has an entire country to run. He can't be micromanaging his own city on top of it.
Yeah, of course.
So all of the cities have a lord, just like Kastra does. And then the king just so happens to also have his castle adjacent to Kastra. So like Kastra is his city.
Capital.
Like the Lord of Kastra, like every time the Lord of Kastra is Darth Vader and the king is the Emperor.
Yeah, I get
it. I just couldn't think of how to like put it, the right way.
Yeah, that's super clear.
Yeah. So, the Lord of Kastra is a von Lichtenstein.
Oh, okay.
So this guy does serve the von Liechtensteins, but
All
he's taking you to the king because ultimately the Lord of Kastra serves the king,
Yeah.
and so even though he's the first sword to the Lord of Kastra, the king has ordered them to bring in any ancient relics that they find, especially if they're magical.
Yeah.
And so there's a reward, etc. They have no problem letting you come with because they get it. You know, you want to make sure you get your reward. They are willing to offer you money for it right now if that's what you want. They're authorized to do that.
They're authorized to do that. I would appreciate being presented to the king or a representative.
Okay. I wanted to make it clear because I wasn't sure if you were willing to just take the buyout because they have like a standard rate for things that they will just pay any of these peasant fucks that
Yeah.
stumbles across something.
Yeah. In this case, it's not that I want to negotiate. I might even accept the standard rate, but I would like to be able to present my findings and my purpose to people with authority in the kingdom.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get close to
Here
nobility forever, and now I have a way in, so I'm going to keep.
here is one thing that you well actually roll for history.
All right. So 9. Probably not much.
9 is not great, my friend. Uh so you are trying to remember the history of the von Liechtenstein dynasty and how it fell. And you can barely recall something about this current dynasty and a rivalry, but you can't remember the specifics.
Yeah. That's okay. It doesn't really matter. I'm doing a super gamble here because, I'm desperate. So far, I've gathered money. I have not been able to spend it. Where the money is far from where I want to spend it. It's a problem.
It's heavy.
It's heavy.
You
It
need a
was probably
cart.
to carry it to that little village and hide it. Um, I've been grasping at straws and trying to establish a crafting area and place where I could build a revolution against vampires. And so far, I'm not I'm not achieving my goal. So if von Liechtenstein learns of my story during the process, I'm a dead man. And
Hmm.
if they don't, I'm progressing. So super gamble. A
Yeah.
desperate man that lost his wife has nothing left to lose.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
So
I mean it sometimes you got to just take your life savings and bet it all on black and roll that wheel. Spin that wheel.
yeah, I would never do that in real life, but in this case, Henrich is doing this. Let's do this.
All right. So you guys are traveling, and like I said, they're taking care of all of your meals and they're actually quite jovial. The guards, the lesser knights, these guys are like basically squires. Each of them is trying to become a knight. So they're like knights in training.
Yeah. Well,
Squires aren't always like little boys. A lot of times they're like, young men who are, like third sons and shit like that, They just want to become a knight and
make
run
it.
some small little shithole city somewhere.
Well, sometimes I will fool around with the guards, just having fun, and sometimes I will communicate with the knight, always
The
respectful, and
the
I will be.
knight is very serious and very devout. You see him like reading from a book every day.
That's nice. Can I try to pry if he knows what these relics are about?
He says all he knows is that the king has an obsession with the old ways, and that he does too.
Well, I would enjoy at one point being involved in the finding of these relics to bring back to the king. I've been looking for a purpose and a function, and it seems to follow my specialty, fighting them and liberating them from the evil hands of the undead. So that's cool. I did say that. Yeah.
The what now?
I mean, zombies, walking skeletons, magical creatures that,
I say that hasn't happened since the dark times.
well, I've met three so far, so that's why I specialize in their
Sir,
elimination.
I would never call another man a liar.
Well, what do you mean? You're trying to call me a liar? You're saying
Uh,
that you don't believe me?
you said it.
I don't. There's probably a miscommunication here because I never called you a liar. I don't. No, seriously,
No,
out of
no,
game.
no, 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 no. Out of game.
No idea how you could have
Out
been.
of game. Out of game. Hold on. Let me just. The knight said, I would never call another man a liar. And then stopped. And then you said, are you calling me a liar? And he said, you're the one who said the word, that you're the one who said you were a liar. Like I never said you were a liar. I said I would never call another man a liar. That's all I said.
Okay, but the question
Yes.
is, why did he say that? I said I've faced three so
Oh,
far.
that's exactly why he said that. He's being, well, not to,
Yeah, he's being sarcastic, or he's
yeah,
suggesting that he doesn't
yeah,
believe me.
yeah. He's being super
Yeah,
coy.
that's what I. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I mean, you don't have to believe me because there are things that are hard to believe. But I do have in my possession all of these things, and I tell you, I've acquired it from walking skeletons. I invited you to come with me, and you didn't want to.
I listen. I believe you that you took these off of skeletons. Whether or not you'll be hung for grave robbing is, yet to be seen. But
These skeletons they attacked. They were mobile. I'm gonna show him a scar. Okay, I guess it's hard to believe. It's okay. Maybe
I,
the specialist of the king.
I have not placed you under arrest, have I?
You have not, and I'm willingly continuing with you because I do enjoy.
And I offered you a fair price for your relics, did I not?
You absolutely offered a fair price, and even if I'm not following you to get more money, I'm following you. I hope to be compensated in some way, but I'm following you to make contacts with this world because I am interested.
Yeah, well, all I'm saying is that if you want to, come with us, then you must realize that surely one of the possible outcomes here is that you will be hung for grave robbing.
Well, it's the cost of making contacts in that world. It's the
Eh,
risk.
Indeed.
I will.
I would not know. I do not mingle amongst the elite. I am a soldier out in the field doing my job.
Yeah. So you probably can imagine they will have a glove that you can wiggle over me and see if I'm telling the truth because I will be telling the truth. There's
Uh
these guys.
yes, and
These guys are
if
patients,
you're
so
not, my lord will raise a finger and I will take your head from your lying shoulders.
yeah. Well, I mean, this is how desperate I am to connect to this society, the higher society
Why?
on the topic. Yeah,
Why?
because I lost my wife in a context involving the undead. and I have nothing
And
else
what
to
will
lose.
the nobility do for you?
Well, I guess we will see when we get there.
Now you're making me suspicious of you.
You know, my plans are
Yes, tell
to
me your plans.
find out who has information about whatever I seek, the undead, to clear the land of magic that should not be. And I will make my services available to the king if he wants to rid the land of these. And you might not believe, but if there are zombies spreading a plague and skeletons attacking villagers, they need to be eliminated. And I am devoted to that path as much as you are devoted to being in service to your Lord.
I serve the kingdom.
That is my intention too. We are the same. The only thing here is that you do not believe that I have faced undead creature.
I did not say I did not believe you, sir.
Well, you did give the impression that you didn't.
Oh, wait, it's not sir. I'm sir. You're mister.
Yes, I'm Mister.
Hmm. Your story is strange and I am confused, but no matter, the king shall decide the truth of this.
Can you imagine non-specialists far in a village trying to understand that? This is why I have to start to talk to specialists, those who know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
They will understand, and that is why I'm ready to forfeit a lot of my freedom and privileges to be able to speak to them of my story.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah,
But, I mean, you do know that, like, because von Liechtenstein's cousin is the Lord of Castra, that, like, you're running a huge risk here.
yeah. But I'm not going to his place. I'm going to the king, right?
Right.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, you know, Castra adjacent.
yeah. I would have preferred melting that magic thing or identifying the magic swords eventually with a wizard. But stuck in a village, I can't do anything. So yeah,
No,
I know.
but you could sell them to these knights for retail price.
Yeah, I could get rid of the problem and just after a few days say, hey, you know what? I'm changing my mind. What do you think they're going to do if I change my mind at this point after everything I've said?
Oh, no, you can't change your mind if you want to now.
So no, it's over. If I
You're
say,
like,
hey,
no, I already made my choice and I already said what I said, and if they're not going to let me leave now, then too bad. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah. Well.
I mean,
Yeah. Yeah. No, they're definitely interested in bringing you in now. Now you got their interest.
this is sold. This is like you want your thing. Yeah, I want my goal is to talk to specialists about these
Hmm.
items and the Raven Queen and the few undeads that I've
Well,
met.
you haven't asked this guy about the Raven Queen, and you haven't said that you want to check out the book that he's reading.
I did not say I want to check out the book that he's reading, but I started and we went into an entire conversation. But I wanted to, at one point say, sometimes I'll be funny with the guards. Sometimes I'll approach the knight, and I was about to tell him, and we went into an entire parenthesis
Yeah.
about.
Okay. So yeah, go on. What
So
else?
I'm attempting to know what does he know about these things and about the raven. Actually, I think I did say that phrase. I want to know about these objects and the raven on it, and what does he know
Okay.
about it? Not much. And then you said not much, and that was the end of it.
Oh.
But I did.
I'll have to review the tape on that one, and if you're right, I'll give you some kind of bonus to make up for it. But anyway, I'm pretty sure that I didn't, because this guy actually does know something about the Raven Queen, and he
It
knows.
interpretation also. But anyway, I talked to the guys. I tried to approach the guys. Say, what do you know about these relics? And this?
Yeah, the guards, they don't know shit. The squires are like, oh,
I was talking to the knight.
right. But the
And
knight,
I'm not looking for a bonus if you review the tape. I'm just let's
I
let's
know,
just
I know. It's okay. I
okay.
don't take anything I say personally.
Oh, I'm
I think I'm hilarious. So when I'm saying all of this stuff, like
oh, it was
I think
sarcastic.
it's being funny. Yeah. Like I think it's super funny, but like apparently like nobody gets my humor either. So like it's all good. Don't worry about it.
If someone one day reviews that tape, they will know that my game is called Shadows of the Past,
Yeah.
and I tried a word game with Chad Does of the Past, and
Oh, you explained that so poorly earlier. Oh my God, I get it.
yeah,
You just had to say it like you know
you
less.
know, that's how I started this morning. Like, hey, your name is Chad. You know what a doe is, the animal. A
Yeah.
doe? And it goes somewhere in the trail sometimes of the past. Okay, Chad Does of the Past. That's the name of my game. I just said Chad Does of the Past, but you never made like the Shadows of the Past.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
there you
Oh,
go.
that is even worse. Oh.
Well, it was creative.
Well, that's it, folks. Campaign's canceled. So I'm kidding. Oh.
I mean, you've thrown even in the early game with the owlbear, you've thrown in a deer there. It's like
Yeah.
shadows of the past.
Yeah. No, it's terrible. Oh
All
God.
right, I'm guessing the night about the ravens and the.
Yeah.
I was thinking the
Yeah.
weapons,
Okay.
but
So
the ravens and
he is gonna let you know, and you are going to notice that the book that he is reading has a black leather cover with a black etched in Raven Queen symbol. So it's hard to see, but you can see it up close that the
yeah,
book is a black on black Raven Queen book. And he happens to know just about anything you could want to know about the Raven Queen. So instead of me just going off on some exposition about the Raven Queen, how about you just let me know with a roll what you want to know from him, and I'll let you know what he reveals. So you're going to be rolling like diplomacy or something along that, vein to
okay. So I'm going honest. So it's not deception. It's going to be persuasion.
yeah, you can do persuasion.
Like, come on, you're reading about it. What do you know about the Raven Queen? And I don't go at it in such an unagile way. It's like,
Yeah, you lack tact.
well, you
And
just one on charisma.
yeah, and so the way that you approach the subject, he kind of closes his book and he looks at you and he says, "The Raven Queen is a very serious subject that many today do not understand. Rather than argue with men about their beliefs, I have chosen to hold mine and let other men hold theirs. If you wish to know more
That's
about the Raven Queen, I suggest you read up on it." And he goes into his pack and he pulls out a copy of another book. This one is a white leather bound book with a white etched Raven Queen symbol in it. It's much thinner and newer than his book, but
oh, so it's a summary or something.
yeah, you don't know. But he hands that to you.
Oh well, that is very kind, Sir Knight.
Mm.
I forgot his name because if it's not written, I won't remember.
I fucking did too. I don't know how the hell I
Just
said
pull
it and then I fucking forgot it, and so I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch in order to get the memory
no, we don't
the name.
need. Just pull another Knight, Sir Thingamajig.
Oh, come on, it was a good one.
Yeah, but I forgot. So just throw
Oh,
another. Okay, Sir Knight of the Raven Queen
He's a Knight of the Rose. He's
of the Rose. Yeah,
he's one of the first swords to the Lord of Kastra, who is a von Liechtenstein. It's Aldrich von Liechtenstein's cousin. Well, it's like his third cousin, but still.
yeah,
It's close
and
enough that like you don't fuck with a von Liechtenstein.
yeah, exactly. So I'm throwing myself in fire here.
Yeah.
Well, seriously, this character is desperate, and
Sure. No, that's cool.
there's
That's cool.
yeah, there's an opening. I'm not gonna hide and get killed by owlbears. And just I need to do something. I need to move forward. So this is a movement forward.
Yeah, so you guys make camp and the knight has the squires set up a campfire. You guys got some tents, some bedrolls, got a little bit of dried meat that when it's combined with like the broth and everything for a little bit of stew, it's not too bad. You can dip your 3-week-old bread into it, and it'll be like kind of semi softer and easier to chew with your medieval teeth.
This is definitely better than turnip gruel.
It's real meat. You can
Yeah,
taste the real meat seeped all through the juices, even when
time.
yeah, even when you only get like a little piece of meat in your bowl, it still is like all seeped with the meat, and your hard bread that you dip in it like all has that little bit of taste in it, and you're like sucking it out of the bread it's like, oh,
Let's do this.
it's so good. Like, I mean, I imagine it would be anyway if all you had was that bitter ass
Yeah,
uh you
it's an
know
upgrade.
yeah, like that's Vene. Is that what you said? Neve.
Neve. Yeah,
Neve. I'm like, oh
yeah.
wait, no, I have the consonants reversed. The bitter ass neve porridge. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Like, bleh, this tastes like murder. I'd rather eat my own murder.
Yeah.
So, uh,
After,
go ahead.
yeah, what goes on after?
After you guys are, ready to turn in for the night, the knight says to you, "I'll take first watch. It is only right. I'll watch until the midnight and sleep for the last 6 hours. So I'll wake you
Yeah.
uh when I wake up, so that you can get rest like the pampered lord you are, and my squires shall take the other watches."
It's good. I can take a watch, but it's okay. There's
Yeah.
a lot we could do. We could be two per watch.
Don't worry, my squires will be two per watch when I wake them.
All right, cool.
You just sleep well in your tent, pampered lord. Wait, didn't you say you have peasant clothes on? Never mind. I'm so
Yeah, I'm not
sorry.
dressed as a.
Yeah, I'm
I
so sorry.
I switched for common clothing.
He's like, "Oh yeah, I wouldn't trust a peasant to take watch. My squires are trained at the castle. They know how to handle themselves. Don't worry."
I trust you.
Yeah.
We've been doing this for a few days. So I can
My
sleep among them.
my two challenge rating 1/2 guards are way better than your level 4 ass.
We'll see what happens when the undead strike us.
Yeah. All right,
I go to sleep.
I'm going to go to sleep now too cuz my watch is
Yeah.
over. Move over. All right, so these two guards here are asleep, and these two guards are on watch. And the horse is asleep behind the tent. And the two guards on watch didn't get enough sleep, and so they slowly let the fire burn low.
And I'm imagining that the DM is dragging tokens onto the board.
Never. Come on. I am not a bad DM.
At all. You're super good. Don't worry.
I am your friend.
Yes, we spoke of turnips and cauliflower and shit.
Yeah, you taught me how to say it in French.
Yeah.
Neve.
All right. Let's cool.
Come on, man. Like I would
We
never
don't
just
even
sneak
want to know the
attack.
name in English.
I would never just sneak attack you.
Yeah, go ahead. Make your worst.
Yeah. Okay, now hold still while I sneak attack you. Did you not go onto the screen?
I currently see a fire and a gray circle and nothing else. I don't even see the squire and the knight and everything else. I see nothing else.
Okay. So, roll for perception at at normal because it involves undead.
Oh, go. So a normal perception, 15.
All right. You wake up as you perceive a shadow start to poke its head through your tent.
Then I need light. First thing I'll do is grab my sword, my shield, and hammercraft it, shedding light.
Yes.
It's the first one. I'll take the first 4 because the second 4 is too much. I roll twice I click, nothing happens. Roll 20 was like,
yeah.
maybe register. I'll click again. Man. And I'll shout, wake up, everyone!
The shadows hiss in your bright light.
Initiative? Oh, yeah. You see? I rolled a freaking crit 1. Got a 4 initiative.
I love it.
Yeah, it's okay. All good.
I'm gonna murder all of you guys.
Yeah, what I like is that the knight will probably believe me afterwards.
No. Why would he believe you?
No, he's probably going to blame it on me. You and your language of undead, you attracted those. Like, hey,
Yeah, you're some kind of warlock.
Dude. Dude. His name is Sir D-E-W-D. Dude.
Ooh, that knight was paying attention. Or squire. That one was the one who was falling asleep.
Let's talk.
He was supposed to be gathering firewood, and instead he just kind of fell asleep outside the fire's range.
Yeah. And then the knight says, my knights are trained. And I'm like, okay, you don't want me to take watch because that would not happen on my watch. Unless you roll like the rest of the day, then yes, it would.
To arms! To arms! Sir, what do we do? And he pulls his mace and tries to swing at the shadow.
as a free action, I'll say, swing at him with the raven swords you got for me. Swing at him with this. So there's probably two of them that have one somewhere.
Maybe.
I mean, I shouted it. Free.
Oh, he sucks. This shadow tries to drain you of your strength.
Yeah. So far, so good. Nothing happening.
Yeah, I think Roll20 is lagging here. There we go.
Oh, what a nice sound.
Yeah, that's going to happen again.
Yeah, cool.
A lot.
It's super intense. I'll put my volume at 60%. It
Yeah,
was louder.
that's why I was warning you exactly. You
All
get
right.
it.
And it cuts because your sound file is just like it doesn't go all the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
It like keeps going. Oh my god.
Well, I only hear the first 3 seconds.
Yeah.
And it cuts.
Oh
Super cut.
no, that's what I mean is like that's why I had to cut it.
Oh, okay.
Cause it just keeps going and building. Like I kept it reasonable.
Yeah. If you had an audio editor to cut it, you probably can do a fade out for the last second.
Ooh, yeah. I should learn how to do
So
that.
But and
Yeah.
more neat.
So that it's quieter. Yeah, I get it.
And actually, it's not to get a sharp cut at the end.
Right. No, exactly. I get exactly what you're saying. All right,
I
so
mean,
now the shadow has a 50% chance to ignore any damage from a physical source.
Yeah. Unless it's magical.
Ooh, 10 and 1 strength damage.
Whoa.
Oh, sir! I feel weak, like they're draining my life and my very strength. Yeah.
To be a bit less meta, you could say, "Sir, I think they're draining my attribute point." Just kidding.
Is it 15 or 16? I just looked at it. 16. Okay, good. Haha, these guards are tough. Oh, sir, help! And he disengages and moves back.
All right. Booyah.
Your glowing blade slices into the shadow, dealing 15 damage. The shadow is vulnerable to radiant damage, and so the one.
Is
No,
actually a 6
hold
or
on.
4. Yeah.
1d4, 1d4. How is it only? Oh,
There's
two and one. 2 plus 2 and 1. Okay,
yeah,
so the 2 is actually 3, so it's 16, meaning you deal just enough damage to kill the shadow, and the radiant light pierces into him, and his eyes burst with light, and he dies, and it dissipates completely.
meaning that I now dispose of my movement. Here you go. And the Lord can see even better with my light. End of turn. Told you.
I'll save you, Henry. And he hits, but now mischance. He hits!
Got it.
What
There's my
foul creatures are these? Great,
shadow.
great sword smash! Yeah, you know, this is how
Yeah.
we do it on the daily.
Well, he got advantage. So I'm responsible for 25% of his 25.
Well, actually, he rolled it as the first number, so he would have gotten it anyway.
Cool.
Didn't even need your help.
This is so, yeah.
Boom shakalaka and beat the mischance. You know, I mean, have I not introduced myself?
Yeah. You rock, Sir Knight, name to be recorded.
First
Remember.
name bad, last name ass.
Badis? Your name is Badis? All right. Next. Hey, he should move. Run to the shadows, man.
Oh, do I need like advice from you? How about I tell you that we should sync our turns up together and go fucking flank this one over here. What do you say?
Agreed.
Okay.
Agreed.
So you run to the opposite side of it and attack it, and then I'll run in and attack it with advantage. Which one of us hits harder? I got 2d6 plus 3. What are you rocking?
So you attack it after me. I'm gonna be the flank guy.
Well, I can do a maximum of 15. What's your max?
Okay, I can do a maximum. We're there, like chatting, playing cards. I can do. We probably spoke about this like the day before.
Yeah. We've definitely like sparred.
Yeah, of course. I mean, why not? So weapons. So this is just going to be to see the roll. Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's not what I want. I need to pick a target.
Yeah.
Roll normal, crimson. All right.
All
So what
right,
I
so
do
you
on
got
this is
12 and
a
then
D8 4, then
another 10. So 12 plus 10, you got 22. All right.
yeah,
So you
I can hit
wait,
it up to 22.
hold your next turn until my Oh wait, no. You're right. Fuck. God damn it, you're right.
So go above it, and I'll put myself in between them. Because, strategy. I can't go further than that.
I,
Cannot go behind.
I'm gonna go right here. Where? How far can you move? Show me. Do your thing again. Yeah. Okay. You got 30. You got 30 feet. So where can you go?
I can go here. I can go in between both.
Let me see. So would we be flanking right here? Wait, maybe we should flank this fuck down here. Yeah, fuck this guy. Let's do him.
Yeah. This was so meta. It's impressive.
Oh shit! He was next on the turn chart. Abort! Abort!
I mean, he's not made of marshmallow. He can do the shit, right?
Yeah. He's got good AC. Don't worry.
Yeah.
He'll live. Look at that. Look at that. Can't touch this. No. Can't touch this. Oh, and now I get advantage? Oh, dude, what are we even stressing out about here?
I know a sorcerer that is immune to being prone because he can't trip.
Oh, terrible. And the rolls are terrible. You killed my rolls. They were like, oh, no.
It was my bad influence from the beginning of the game. Oh, he does that.
Oh, he does.
Ah.
He does.
Yeah. The
So
other dude I did a flank.
they continue to reach out their hands. They're not very fast. They're like kind of slow and deliberate moving as they like rise up out of the ground.
Flank mine.
I'm a flank yours. Thank you, Heinrich. Yes. I didn't know what to do. I'm just a squire.
Flank mine.
Look at that. He swings his mace right through the back of the Shadow's head and hits nothing.
Yeah, it's life.
Eight damage and 1 strength. Oh, they're sucking my soul! Oh. Ooh, let's finish this guy off. Oh, you like that? Oh, take that 4 damage and another strength.
And that's it.
And now he's dying.
Go help your friends down. Let me handle the one next to your lord. Hey, kill this one.
Oh, he fails to hit the shadow.
Just because he's almost dead. Hey, sorry, Sir Knight. Someone just took the spot.
No. Lots of stuff going on. Kill that.
Schwiggle.
You strike the shadow, dealing another
17.
18 points of damage and bursting it with light.
And I use my movement to come here, giving more light to everyone.
The shadows hiss as your bright light approaches. No! Not Henry! I came to save him!
Oh, that's not true. This is where I end.
Don't
I
step
thought
on Henry!
Well, I mean, dude, you want to survive this?
I want Henry to survive this! You're smushing his face! Get off of him! No, for real, like, he has a chance of living. Please stop stepping on my friend.
Oh, that's true. He can. I thought he was permanent. You're gonna do saving throws and stuff. All right.
Yeah. Oh, like, please stop stepping
Oh,
on
yeah,
my
cool.
friend! He's all I have, sir!
All right. Cool.
Okay, thank you. Just for that, I'll move to the other side of this guy to get advantage. Thank you.
That's fine.
Damn it! Now you got me so worried about Henry. Can't attack. I'm sorry. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's me.
Focus. Yeah.
Don't get lost in the moment, son.
Yeah. Dr. Badass is going to split that thing in half.
You're goddamn right I am.
Whoops, that looks like a one-digit square.
Yes, but the second attack hits true, but only for 10 damage. But now I gotta see if the miss. Got him! But he's still alive. He retaliates. He cannot get past my armor. Don't give up on me. And don't let that guy step on me anymore. I really hurt. Oh, no, 19. That's one up. Oh, I'm doing okay. Like, just don't step on me.
He does have a skull as this is dead. But that's cool.
The skull is dying. The red X is dead.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. I'm gonna come help you guys, cause yeah.
Doing good.
I don't get advantage though, but it's cool.
Oh.
Could have used it.
All right. Do you remember what my Hemocraft die does? Oh, I remember. It was not 4. It was 1 per turn.
1 per turn. So yeah. Right now it is round 3.
All right. So I didn't take 4 damage. I took 3. But when they do a drain, they take damage. So he takes 10 damage.
Oh!
That's the point of the glove.
Yes.
Me, he takes damage.
Yes, he takes 2 damage, though. You still take 8 necrotic damage.
Yeah, I take 8 necrotic.
And you still take 2 strength score damage because he does drain your strength. But that 2 damage carries over to him then.
Yeah, I don't know how you compare statistic to damage, but yeah, if he
No,
drains strength-
I know. Strength is so much more, but like, do you want me to just drain their
No,
strength by 2 and then they get -1 attack and -1 damage?
Your call. I don't know what it means.
I mean,
Uh,
I'd be willing to apply a general -1. I'd even reduce their armor class by 1. Like, they get -1 to armor class, attack, and damage.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. I
Okay.
mean, it's not damage that he sucked. He tried to suck strength, which is what I used to fight. So
Right.
that's what hurts him. So yeah, your rule is cool. Yeah,
Okay.
good.
Yeah, okay. It makes sense to me. So I'm going to mark this guy to make sure that I remember that he has -1.
Put a dot on it.
It's the strength, but don't worry, I'm not going to get confused and be like, oh yeah, he's buffed. I'll remember strength drain. Got it.
Yeah.
This one also is going to take advantage of the advantage and drain you.
Yeah.
Because this is kind of all happening at the same time. And so him and his other
There's
shadow, yeah, they both grab you at the same time and try to drain you.
Yeah.
We'll see if he hits or not, but you know.
I don't know how to take strain damage, but I know -2.
Yeah, you understand that it's -1 to your attack and damage. All right, so he doesn't even hit you. So you fend off this shadow, but the other one grabs you from behind, sucking some of your strength, but taking the radiant damage, and now he is affected as well.
Cool. Now the thing is, I'm using a finesse, and my dex didn't go down, so it's not going to affect my roll.
Ah, well then there you go.
Like, usually it's a big disadvantage to be a dex build in these situations, but in this case, yeah, I'll take it. Come on, guard.
Nope. Oh, he rolled a 1. Oh, no. Yeah, he got it.
Work.
Yeah, he hit him. Yay!
All right. Regardless of, it's the guy below that gets it. At advantage, mind you.
Mm-hmm.
He is undead.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
You slash into him, dealing 18 damage and another 1, so 19, and he explodes in a burst of light.
Yeah.
Oh,
And-
thank you, sir.
Staying in his space.
Mm-hmm.
Here you go.
Let's get this bastard. Yeah. Did I actually hit? No.
Oh.
Wah wah.
Ooh.
Both of them hit, but did they deal damage?
First doesn't.
No. I slice through the air harmlessly. The shadow tries to finish off that other guard. The guard is critical. He is near to death. And yeah, that ain't good. This guard rolls a death save again. Henry. Henry's like, dudes, do not worry. I roll nothing but 19s for death saves.
Yeah, that's cool. You should roll a 20. Just make an effort. What are you doing?
Well, you know, I mean, I'm gonna live. That's like the that's like the important thing here, right?
Yeah, at this point, yeah.
I'm always the third man. I get it.
Called a third wheel.
Yeah. I don't know if we've invented wheels. No, I'm just kidding.
Come on, I taunt him. I'm your boy. I'm the one you want. Leave him be. So I do a taunt. Loser.
Oh, I don't feel so good. I'm okay for now though.
All right. So here you go. Advantages.
The shadow turns into mist when you try to hit it, and then reforms when your sword withdraws.
Yeah. That's cool though, because we got this.
A critical hit. Does it deal damage? It does not.
You need magic weapons.
Those are dangerous. The second attack possibly hits.
Sir Bashalot. If it had a
99. And I deal 19 damage and he dissipates. I just need one more.
Stay with us, Henry. Stay with us.
Boom! Look at that. I'm stable.
It was so fun playing cards with you. Don't die on us.
I won't. Don't worry. I'm gonna live for now. I'm incapacitated though, yo.
Yeah.
Oh, is it me? All right. Here we go. Swing away.
Oh,
I just suck. I don't know what to say, guys. I'm the third wheel. This guy does suck. Let me put him out of his misery.
Hey, focus on me. I'm the man you want.
Damn it, you're just so hard to hit. Let me have advantage. Just willingly give up advantage.
I'm gonna play hard to get. Cultivate my feminine side.
Oh, that is 2 failures. So now he has 1 success and 2 failures.
Oh.
If he fails one more time, he's dead.
He wanted to win, and he says, "I won."
Yeah.
Advantages. Give me something good. Give me something good. All right.
You strike the shadow, dissipating it in a burst of light. That was the last shadow.
Yeah. Run to see if I can do anything for this guy. Anyone has medicine? Anything?
Yeah, well, you can't do anything this turn.
I can move.
You can move, of course.
And I can say, can anyone do anything?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've done that.
Yep.
And I'm going to remove another health from my pool.
Yes. Thank you.
Just remember that.
You should have lost 5 total from...
Yeah, and I got hit for something, so I have 34 instead of...
Yep.
Yeah. I got hit once, so yeah, it works.
Yep.
Yeah, 5, and then I lost 6, so... Or is it 6? It doesn't really matter at this point. Combat's over, I guess?
Yes.
All right. So now I can say, hey, anyone has a medicine or...
Oh, no. We're still doing turn order because I got to see how quickly people can react to help the dying guard. He's only got 6 seconds, possibly.
Yeah. So then I will end turn so that the other can...
This guy runs over to Henry.
Yeah, it was his friend, right?
Oh, Henry, are you okay? The knight says, I order you to stand up, son. Henry's like, oh, okay, I'm on it. And he stands up with his friend's help. But they can't move. This guard is like, oh man, what the fuck just happened? And this guard makes his death save. So now let's see if he lives or dies. He dies.
Oof.
So as you guys are rushing to try and save him, he kind of draws a really shallow breath and lets out a really ragged exhale. And he's just dead. Yeah. The knight looks at you and says, you fought well today. I am sorry that I doubted your word. You truly are cursed. We should definitely ride hard and not stop until we reach the capital. We ride at dawn. Everybody pack up your gear and be ready by then.
All right. Since we're gonna need some light, I'm gonna crash. You know that fire is almost out.
Yes.
So, but there's still wood around. I'm gonna keep the wood in a pile and crash an ultra fire on it that we should light it up all up. So we'll have light to pack.
Yep.
And the guy will see that I had a vial that creates fire, like that.
Yep.
And I'll mumble like, guys, these are called shadows. And they are undead. That's why you need a magic sword. And they've seen my sword is still emitting light.
Yeah.
Yeah. In this case, it's not a sword that is magical. It's my skill that is magical. I could do this with any sword. But, this sword is special to me. It's what allows me to fight. So I'm going to keep my hand on my sword so the light keeps going until we're done packing. And I'm just going to follow them, giving him light, like the spotlight guy.
Well, the other 2 squires are used to packing up anyway, but now they also have to be ready to bury this guard.
Okay, so, I'm the water boy, but with light.
Yep.
What do you want? And I got slashed. I got affected. I got damage. I'm wounded.
Yeah. So it amounts to a short rest what you're taking. They don't get rest because they are going. The one guard who is incapacitated does get to rest though because he's incapacitated. So they just laid him down and they went about packing up the camp. You were just holding your sword, so you weren't doing anything strenuous, so you can go ahead and do your short rest. And the knight helps to bury the other guard. So you guys will be ready to ride out in the morning when we pick up next time on Shadows of the Past. Thank you for playing. Thank you anyone for watching. And as always, everyone, good gaming.